Hi, Austin. Welcome back.
Hey, hey.
Hopefully, you pretended to be American yesterday and pretended to enjoy Memorial Day.
I
The amount of people who
had some
asked me
memories.
how Memorial Day
Really?
was, and I was like,
Oh.
"Oh, we don't do that."
Yeah, I was saying to a buddy of mine, I was walking down the street with him, and I was like, man, there's a lot of people out on a Monday. And then I was like, maybe they're all celebrating Memorial Day.
We all went to the cottage for Victoria Day the weekend after because we're a bunch of British colonizing loyalists.
Fireworks, you know.
Yeah, but so now they're back in the city, so they got to do something.
True, true.
The Jordan from Dinosaurs in a Mining Facility was visiting this weekend, and so on
Oh,
Monday
wow.
we were like going to go out and do stuff, and he's like, "Wait, wouldn't everything be closed today?" And I'm like, "Why? It's Monday." He's like, "Yeah, but it's a holiday." I'm like, "No, it's not." I'm like, "Oh, all right, never mind."
This is another country.
Yeah, we had ours last weekend. We can't have two long weekends in a row. But the
Oh,
only real
wow.
reason us Canadians do it is because we drink so much beer, and so we could call that the May 2-4 weekend because our beer comes in 24 packs normally, when America doesn't come in a 24 pack.
Yeah, we just need, I don't know. Do we need more excuses to drink? I don't know.
No,
I
we
just
just have
feel like
need excuses to make beer rereferences. It's just the
yeah.
language we speak.
Bubble a beer, 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 beer.
It's my I don't call it birthday. I call it my getting more old day coming up this week. I got a package from another American, from Robert Hoffman, who sent me these cool little books about monsters.
Oh, wow.
This one, the Monster Magazine's Halloween special, so that should be fun. Then he sent me a recording of the Manos Hands of Fate stage play.
That's amazing. What could that even I'm scared to even think about.
Yeah, I haven't tried it
What
yet.
would transpire on that stage?
We're gonna find out this week. And where's the envelope this came in? Because it's actually really funny. Because obviously in the mail, this one Chris Seaver DVD got loved a little too much, and it crushed in the mail. The DVDs are fine, but the
case is kaput.
But I kept the envelope, and I don't know where it is. Because if you tip it out, all just little black pieces of plastic will just come out, like literally to dust. And then he sent me this Kamen Rider X DVD collection, like a Chinatown bootleg from like 20 years ago.
Wow.
But what's great is that the photos on this, you look carefully there. That's just of the figure. That's not.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
toy.
looks a little too clean cut.
Yeah.
That's cool. They took pictures of the action figure.
Well,
it's a way to save on models for sure.
There we go. Yeah. Well, I knew it wasn't copyrighted material from their already bootleg thing they were doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a clip of that, because it's all of Kamen Rider X is all on they have a specific, for that company, has the Tokusatsu YouTube page. It has it all officially on there. But it's cool that he sent me that shiny bootleg from 20 years ago. But it's not my favorite of the Kamen Riders, but there is a reason why I do like it. And I'm going to show you with this clip, because he has the funniest, most awkward villain of all Kamen Rider.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So
I'm worried.
Yeah, you should be. You definitely should be. This is really low res, so it's I'm gonna stretch the shit out of this, but let's see. Watch as he fights Kamen Rider versus Starfish Hitler.
Oh man. Holy shit. He's saying Sig Heil. It's on Live Leak, so you know it's for real.
The Live Leak deal. But then Kamen Rider just does exactly what he does for any other villain. He just goes, "Hey, she!" He has to put his mouth.
Oh, I didn't know he had to do that. That's cool.
Yeah, it's low res early days. He has to wind himself up. He's got a ripcord. Fights
Starfish Hitler. Yeah, he even comes with his own little Gestapo. That's so
Starfo, I believe they're called. The Starfo.
That's
Oh, Starfish Hitler. You're hilarious.
Is he hitting him with a Zig Heil? Like he was
That's
was
just
like
the one move. He just does that. That's all he does.
he only does upward karate chops.
It was like the Nintendo game of it. That's exactly what would happen.
That's so messed up. I love that that people can be so bold to just like take the aesthetic of Nazis because they're like, oh, they have nice suits, and like just completely disregard.
Well, you
like
also
all
have
the
to put
other
into
stuff.
play. Kamen Riders made in Japan.
Yeah, true.
They were on
Okay.
the same side as the Nazis.
They used to have a Hitler like manga, I remember,
Oh
where
yeah.
he like comes back and he's a fancy lad. I don't know. It's so weird. There's just a cultural preoccupation with Hitler, I guess, because of that
He was just
Axis
a
power.
wacky character. Now
Uh-huh.
they've done a lot to forget about it. So
Uh-huh.
he's now not. He's like a fictional character now.
Yeah,
to
he's
them.
like Colonel Sanders or something, you know what I mean? Where he's like he was a real guy, but now he's just a mascot, and it's like messed up.
Third Reich fried chicken.
I don't want to know what's in those herbs and spices.
No, you don't. But so we were filming some of Rock and Roll Asylum this week.
Oh
The first
yeah,
couple of shots I've
I
done.
saw
for
some
it.
of the clips.
So and I'm just gonna play the same thing that you've seen there of some of the outtakes because that's all anyone deserves to see yet.
Hey, it's a sneak peek.
Sneak peek in my butt.
This is great.
Behind it is Jake with a tube for blood, and it wouldn't come up, and it was just dripping on him. I broke the axe. Okay, I'm coming knocking. This person, that's the best. It's the back behind Eyesore Cinema. Locals are so used to it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
She don't give a fuck. She's like, yeah, whatever. Guy in a kangaroo suit just killed Santa Claus, but whatever.
I was like, where's that person? I know there's somebody coming up. The person who lives back there too, the house that we always like, it's that corner house beside the alley. I swear they must yeah, they must just be like, whoa. What's in this, man?
Free entertainment for them. They should just deal with it.
I've never been so bold as to like think about what crazy things should go on. Just the fact like living like catty corner to an alleyway, like a crazy ass alleyway. You must have stories. Like I walked by, I was walking in an alley yesterday and I saw a sign up and it said no trespassing, and I was like, how does one even get into your, but I'm just assuming like, if you are that close to the public, people are just gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go in your backyard.
Oh, the amount of people since the pandemic where people were just shitting in other people's backyards.
Yeah, there was immediately after I saw that sign, I went to 7-Eleven and some girl's like, can I use your bathroom? And then like the guy's like, no, we don't do that. And so like I immediately saw her go, and then she like just walked outside and walked behind the store, and I was like, she's gonna use your bathroom one way or another.
She's gonna use your store as a bathroom.
She's going to void herself in this vicinity.
Oh, if only that was a way to go to the bathroom. Just open up a void underneath yourself.
Into a black hole.
Yeah, just disappeared. You didn't have to deal with it.
Oh, God. Imagine being sent to that dimension.
Or whoever was secretly in that dimension. There's just one guy and he just keeps getting shit on.
Where does this come? That's funny. Jeez.
Oh, the shittiest Phantom Zone ever.
Yeah, like depending on who it is, that's either like their biggest fetish or like their worst nightmare. Just
for their sake, I would hope it was the fetish, because I mean they're gonna have to deal with it forever because it's a real thing. It's decided. We've decided it now. It's real.
The poop
this
dimension.
Guy lives in that dimension. Space skeleton.
That would probably be best, to be a skeleton in a poop dimension. You don't,
hose yourself down.
Yeah, you're all bones. Scaring the scariest thing I can think of is a screaming poop covered skeleton.
That's my new comic strip character I'm going to invent. Good old Poop Bone.
Poop bone. He's never quite dry. Poop bone.
Poop Bone. I like that there was just a siren in the background for you there, and I couldn't tell if it was you or me because
they're coming to get me.
Yeah,
they're like, poop bone is too good of an idea. You're going to
I'm gonna get him. With Jordan and his partner coming down coming up from the States, they're like, oh, it's more relaxed in Canada as opposed to where they live, and I'm like, well, it's Toronto. It's not. It's pretty much just America. And the first day that we meet up, there is the corner I told him to meet me on the street because he was staying with another friend, and there was a bus that was stopped and had ambulances around it. I'm like, oh, someone had like a heart attack on there, but it was just that the cops hadn't showed up yet, and so these ambulance guys were trying to like shoo a guy who was laying inside the bike rack at the front of the bus.
Oh God!
Just shouting, I never did anything, as he's inside that and he won't get out of it.
Well, he did one thing. He laid down in the bike rack.
Yeah. Then just yesterday, we met up with them on the subway, and there was this like 7-foot tall guy who was yelling at someone who went in past the turnstiles. And of course, he couldn't get in because he didn't have a card or anything. And he's just shouting the N-word over and over again. He's a tall white guy shouting at another white guy. And then he takes off his pants and his shirt till he's just in like boxer shorts and just starts shouting, that's what's up, that's what's up. And then he jumped, he like just ran and dived over them and went into the subway. And the guys in the collection booth all hid down while he was doing that.
Did he leave his clothes on the other side of the
turnstile? And
he's like, I don't need these.
Yeah, this is like to help him become more aerodynamic, I guess. And then he went down into the subway tracks. But the weird part about the tracks is if you're on the east side and you shout towards the tracks, it echoes up from the west side. So no one was coming in the west side because they thought he was in there. And then they would come back up the steps going, fuck, he's on that side.
He's that way.
I was waiting.
He's really good at throwing his voice.
Yeah.
He just ventriloquist fucking with you.
I was waiting for Jordan, so I was staying up in the middle, just waiting on my phone. And then eventually the guy gets on one of the trains, and then like police show up. You just missed it.
He's
like
gone.
So then Jordan messages me. He says, "Oh, I'm actually at this stop. I'm 2 stops down." So I'm like, "Okay." So we go down, get out at that station, and there's that crazy guy just laying down on the sidewalk. Like he ran out of energy at that point.
I thought you were gonna say it was the dude from the bike rack, and he's like, "I never did
it." 5 days later, it all came full circle. I'm like, "No, our town's just fucking crazy. Like, it's
hey,
the sun comes out, and
it's hard out here. It's hard out here for a pimp. That's true."
So what we got to learn is how to deal with this aggression. We all have this pent-up aggression. The summer's happening. It makes us want to take our clothes off and freak out and say
hey slurs. I'm in a flouncy shirt because of the humidity.
Today's my second day this year wearing shorts. So
that's a special occasion. We get to see your luscious thigh. No, not your thigh. Unless I don't know how short those shorts are. I don't
know. I'm calfzilla. I got calves of steel. But what we're going to learn today is together how to deal with stress and anger instead of just going crazy on the subway.
I like that. I need help with that. I go a little bit crazy on the subway.
So do I. Just go silent. I go a different kind of crazy. At least I'm an introverted psycho, so I guess that's safer for other people.
Well, I there's something I like about people who are bold enough to like think everybody wants to be in on their thing.
They're psychoness
on the subway, but then there's also that part of me that's like, people are going home. They don't want to deal with your shit. You know what I mean?
I once saw a guy pull a catheter out on the subway and just like pee blood on the subway.
Oh God!
While laughing like the Joker. And
God!
There was no one else on. I was on the really far side of the train part of it, away from him, and then near him were like 3 schoolgirls in like uniforms, and they just screamed. And then he pulled that out. And went, And luckily that happened just as stop came, so I got off at the same time. But it
Joker
scarred me for life.
laughing blood peer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Some men just
Amazing.
want to watch their pee burn, I guess. That was terrible.
Doctor, you don't understand. Fire, shoot out my dick.
Yeah, doctor, I am Pagliacci. Check this out. I don't remember that in
He
the
thought he was gonna
clown
pull.
act. He just keeps pulling balloons out of his out of a long handkerchief out of his dick. Oh
And then
god.
eventually just bleeds and bleeds and bleeds and then
That
dies.
seems like a terrible jackass stunt. Like,
Yeah,
because I remember one of those
put it in your
guys,
foreskin.
I think Johnny Knoxville had to have like a catheter in for like 2-3 years or something because he broke his penis.
Yeah, and lost one of his testicles. That was on a DVD special for Evil Knievel. So he tried to ride the bicycle in the ball.
Yeah, I think I remember watching the clip. He like goes tits over tea kettle and like throws the bike up in the air and it lands.
But he doesn't let go. That's the problem. And so the bike.
Or no, I think he lets go. I think they told him don't let go, because what's going to happen is if you let go, the bike's going to go real high up in the air and then it's going to come down on you. So don't do that.
So if nothing else.
Yeah. So he immediately did that like an idiot, and then it fell on him and fell directly on his penis. And then he had to have a catheter. So I don't know. Just imagine him taking the catheter out and
the next he's waiting to figure out how he could do a trick with that. He would try to run
I wouldn't put it past those guys.
Yeah,
they're pretty wacky. They're thinking of making a new Jackass series, like continuing it on with new cast members.
Well, yeah, they were kind of introducing the new generation in the movie, so
because I was like, I really hope that the original cast are maybe just come in as coaches or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see Johnny Knoxville break his dick again. You know what I mean?
And that's what they're kind of doing in the new one, which made it a little weird for me. But it didn't seem like a bunch of friends going at a party. It seemed like a game show almost, because it was an excuse to introduce the new guys. The new guys are pretty funny, but I mean, it would be interesting for them to do their own thing on their own.
I just know there's a guy called Poopies, and I love that. I love that so much.
And I figured he would be the replacement for the guy who used to shit on command, and it's not. That's not his thing. Like that's just a nickname he had before from his friends. Because it's like a funny cutesy name, and he was like a cool surfer dude. So.
But then I heard, I saw in the news, Poopy got bit by a shark.
Yeah, because they did Shark Week with the Jackass guys, and he actually got bit. Yeah.
That's what a headline. Poopies got bit by a shark.
Yeah, if you didn't know anything about it,
it's like that.
That's just a weird ass clickbait.
It reminds me of that. I don't know if you ever saw that clip from the episode of Malcolm in the Middle, but it's like, ask Dewey what happened to Aunt Martha, and it's like the guy Hal, the dad, goes up to one of the brothers and he's like, "What happened to Aunt Martha?" "Oh, her face got eaten by cats." "You should ask Dewey, he knows more about it." And then like he goes up to Dewey and he's like, "What happened?" "Oh yeah, her face got eaten by cats." It's like such a non sequitur. Poopies got bit by a shark. What? Like what? I don't know what happened. No, Poopies got bit by a shark. That's it.
that infamous 911 call where that woman says that her pet chimpanzee ripped her friend's face
God,
off.
yeah, that's so terrifying.
She's dead. She's dead.
You gotta bring guns. It's like he's a supervillain or something. But you can hear him in the background, and it's terrifying.
And like, it's so weird that it sounds fake, but it's not.
No,
it makes it sound like like the chimpanzee has guns. He had guns. He's killing them all. Oh, we laugh at it, but it's absolutely a nightmare. So again, aggression. Let's move on. Let's learn how to deal with it.
Yeah,
here we go.
Like that monkey. I gotta get it out. I might rip someone's face off.
Like that catheter. I gotta get it out. I believe this is Canadian. I think this is produced in BC. I could be wrong, but like many things, you get a product and you're like, oh, this is the Wish version of that product. You're like, Canadian films are like the Wish version of American products. So this is
the no-name brand for sure.
Right, but or just the like messed up shitty brand. The ghetto brand. This is the a version of Sesame Street made in BC for children in the 70s to learn about how to deal with their anger with the puppet Goonie.
Oh gosh. Oh, listen to that funky beat. They immediately want you to know this is like a Sesame Street vibe. These are just real kids on the street playing.
Okay. And turn it up.
About feelings. Ooh, feelings.
Hey,
Ooh.
now what's the idea? You cut
These puppets
that
have real
out.
hands.
Get
Oh,
out of the way.
that's the scariest type of
I
puppet.
will not. You go around. Go around. Peanuts. Hey.
Penis! Oh, peanuts. Sorry.
Get that back.
How are you gonna eat those peanuts? You only got one hand to pop them.
Ooh, you stupid red hoppy.
Stupid red hobbit.
Hobbit? Yeah. Oh shit, he's behind you.
Hey, come back here, you stupid red hoppy. I'm gonna get you.
You dumb piece of shit! Don't stay mad.
I thought this is where it ended. When the credits came up, I was like, wow, that was postmodern.
Didn't teach you shit.
You just gotta sit there and think about what you saw, kid. F. Murray Abraham's brother. Abraham B. Murray.
Don't do that. That's not
Anne
fair.
Murray's brother.
Hey.
Probably, honestly, I wouldn't put it past.
Stop that.
Anne Murray's brother was my science teacher in grade 9. He was a teacher in Burlington.
Of course he would be. Canada is somehow the second largest country in the world, but the smallest country in the world.
Yeah. He used to be her bass player in like the early 80s or so.
Oh,
But then
maybe-
he became a science
maybe-
teacher.
he was dropping that funky bass line at the
Dude, that was
beginning.
him in the song, yeah. This guy, this is way too
Are you
cool.
mad at Herky?
It seems like he should be a professional actor when no one else in this is a professional actor.
Oh,
He started it. Herky? Yeah.
Diamond in the Rough type actors. Those are the coolest.
He wouldn't get out of the way.
That
What do you
thing
mean?
looks
You had the whole pack.
terrifying.
He wouldn't get
It's
out
like
of
a
the
paper
way.
bag
He
meets a
stood
potato.
Right
I
there
don't
in
know.
the way.
Meets
Oh.
not
And what
Groucho.
about
What
the
is it?
peanuts?
Oscar the
Well,
Grouch.
what about the
I
peanuts?
thought you were gonna say
You started
Stewie
the
Griffin.
Now look here, Goonie. I want you to stop.
Goonie!
Hey, what's going on?
He's also wearing
I don't
Mickey
know,
Mouse
everybody
pants.
seems to be mad today.
Yeah, what are those? They're
My
like, yeah,
sister
football, old
She's
football
mad at
pants.
Goonie. I gotta get to work. Wanna come along on the playground?
Okay.
Lou, can I help give out balls or something?
Sure.
Can I help give out balls?
Listen, Goonie, come on
Give
now.
out
You guys
balls.
been mad long enough.
I was real mad at my dad.
He looks really
today.
like, oh fuck, I
Everybody
don't need to
seems
do
to get
this.
mad
Like
today.
this,
I got a kite.
oh, these fucking
My
kids.
dad wouldn't let me take to school.
What kind of kite do you have?
It's a dragon kite.
That's nice, Billy. Yeah, that's nice, Billy.
Why
Shut the
can't
fuck
I
up.
take it to school? I'll take care of it.
Because I told you it's going to get broken if you take it to school.
I want to take it to school to show the kids.
No, it's going to get all broken up. Now leave it here.
Why can't I take it to school? It's my kite.
I know it's your kite.
This
but
Dick
you're gonna
York?
get it all
Who is
broken
that?
before you have a chance to play with it.
Tony Randall.
Now,
Yeah.
Run on the school.
I want to take
The way he
kite to
talks too, he's
school.
got like a
You're gonna be
slightly
late. Now I said no. Now go on to school
transatlantic
before you're
thing
late.
going on. Yeah, you're gonna be late. I said no, don't take that kite to school.
All right, kid, go on and join
Well, I stepped on
Zizou and the
to
rest
my
of his
shoe. My little
crew.
brother
Yeah,
came out
go
of
do
the
something
house.
cool like drugs.
Hey, Kevin, where's your kite?
Hey, Kevin, where's that kite?
Oh, Kevin! Oh shit!
Pick up that lunch and bring it here!
I'll bring it to hell!
Bring that lunch here! Pick up!
What's that kid wearing?
Dude, why is his hair green? That's terrifying.
It was supposed to be a puppet of Johnny Rotten. It was 1977. Sexes were big.
But he went bad. He's spoiled. Jeez.
That's why he's rotten. His name is Goonie.
He's got two hands now.
Yeah.
You're gonna beat her up with them.
Dad, Pat, passed it
When he
on
doesn't
to
talk,
me.
he can have 2
I
hands.
passed it on to
True.
Melissa. Melissa passed it on to Goody, and Goody gave it to Herky.
Right.
I think
Goonie gave her
everyone,
herpes? What?
when they're mad, they ought to talk it
Oh.
over with the person they're mad at.
Let's quit checking this ball in.
If you're mad, the people around you get mad.
You
That's
shouldn't
what
have
you're
just
gonna
come
learn.
up
That's
and
what they're-
picked my
yeah.
lunch. I
If you
could've
get a
talked to
bad
Jeff
in you-
because he just wouldn't listen to me. Then
You got to
Yeah,
deal
he's
with your
like-
bad.
something else.
Fuck,
or
why am I in
punch
this with
something.
these kids?
I punch my pillow when I get mad.
Jesus Christ.
Looks like she's got a knife. She's just
I punched my
Yeah,
pillow. I thought she was
it's
just gonna give it a couple whaps, but she's like,
You know what I did?
die, motherfucker!
What you got there?
I threw off a few rounds in the backyard.
yeah, I thought she was making a target to shoot at. I thought she was
boy,
like,
that's
I pitted my
horrible. That's
mother.
supposed to be me?
Yeah,
Yeah, you didn't even give me a nose.
Oh, that's him.
I can
That's
fix
nice.
that.
But she painted that because she was mad at him? She gave him
Oh,
a sad
shoot.
face.
Oh, I thought she was giving him the Starfish Hitler
I
mustache.
remember one time Lou got mad at me. It was in a regular basketball game.
In a regular one, as opposed to
Regular
the
old.
space basketball we play.
Oh.
Whistle overamped. That was funny.
Haven't I told you over and over? We're a team here. What's the matter with you?
Ooh.
You want to be a champ or don't you? You know we got the big game next week. Hit the bench. Get on.
Sit your small ass down.
That kid was not playing basketball at all. He was just standing there.
As I was sitting on the bench, I imagined
The
a big
bench.
earthquake. And just where Lou was standing, the whole earth opened and crunch.
He's like, fuck these
I
kids.
don't want to see my
Jeez.
dad get crushed, but I'm still mad at him.
I don't want to see my dad get crushed.
I like how he was crunching. He was like, squeaking it. He goes up to his dad. I'm squishing it.
Somebody who understands. That's what I do.
I just finished telling you guys.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we try acting this out? When-
Okay.
Okay? We'll need somebody
Wait for your
to be
cue,
Kevin,
kid. Okay.
Somebody to be his father, and a friend to listen. How about it?
Yeah, I want
I'm gonna be the father. I'm gonna be the father. I'm gonna be the father.
Wait a minute. I got an idea. Kevin, why don't you be the father?
I thought I was gonna be me.
Well, you get to be you all the time. This way you get to be your father.
How do I look? You look weird.
How much is having?
Hey, Herc.
That kid is having.
Be
The
the
asshole.
That kid is having a blast.
Okay?
Okay.
Now, all we need is somebody who can get really mad to play the part of Kevin.
CSCLA basketball.
How about Goonie?
Goody. Sure, that's neat. Goody's always mad.
You want to be Kevin?
Okay.
I think he looks different in every
Hey,
shot.
what are you doing?
Like,
over
his
there?
puppet
If you
is
wanna be
like
Kevin, you have to have a cap.
Because the head
growing
point-
and
Hey,
yeah, it's like
hey,
it's like
look at
falling
me,
apart
I'm Kevin,
inside.
I'm Kevin. Look at me. Well, what do I do now?
Oh, do you want to take your kite to school?
Yeah, I want to take my kite to school. Where is my kite?
Here it is. It looks like a dragon.
You want to take it to school?
Yeah,
You can't take it to school because the kids will punch holes in it.
I won't let them. Give me it.
Then they'll
Give
shoot
me
you.
it.
Can't have it. Now go to school.
Give me it. It's mine.
You can't take it to school. The kids will punch holes.
Give me my kite.
No punching. Remember, he's your dad.
Oh, give me it.
You can't take it to school. Now go to school. You'll miss the school bus.
You'll never let me do anything.
Go to school.
What do I do now?
How do you feel?
Awful.
You feel mad? Find Herky. Tell him what happened. Tell him how you feel. Get the mad out. Find him.
No.
Watching the puppet have an existential crisis.
Cut that out.
Talk about
That's the fuck out of him.
I'm mad.
Talk to him about it.
I'm mad.
Are you mad at me?
No. I'm mad at my dad. Because of the kite.
Because he murdered my mother.
He wouldn't let me take it to school. Said it might get broken or something.
I know how you feel. It makes you feel that it wasn't your kite.
Yeah, it's my kite. I want to do what I want with it.
But he wouldn't let you?
No, he never lets me do anything.
I think there's
No,
some
no,
deep-rooted
no,
problems
no,
in this
there's
puppet.
always
Yeah, I
something.
was gonna
No.
say he
That's
doesn't seem like the
mean.
Issues.
most well-adjusted.
Yeah.
He's forgot that he was playing Kevin.
Me?
He thinks he's now talking about his real father.
Yeah.
That's why I'm angry in general.
You're a good listener.
So I got this from the DVD of
You think
Volume
that would
2 of
help you
Trash
get over your
Palace's
math feeling?
classroom film collections, collected by Jonathan
guess.
Culp. So thank you, Jonathan, if for some reason you see this,
Dad,
putting this
now I
together.
know why he wouldn't let me take the kite to school.
Well, do you think your dad was right?
No, I don't think he was right because it was my kite. And
Later grew up to be Crispin Glover.
I like him now. I'm not mad at him anymore.
Hey, well, that's cool, you know.
That's cool.
man.
How did you feel about this? Did you get your mad out?
This guy's killing two birds with one
You'll feel
stone.
angry
He's like,
because of the kite.
Goonie, you gotta work through some stuff. Little kid, you gotta work
Then
through some
What
stuff.
are you mad at?
I'm
Didn't fix
mad
Goonie
at
though.
you.
No,
Now I'm
you can't. He's a
playing
lost
this
cause.
game in my head.
All of you, and Kevin and Herky too.
Oh, she's moved. She's like crying.
This shit got awkward, guys.
Well, make fun of me. Nobody plays with me. Nobody lets me in their games or anything.
Goonie says we're keeping him out of the games.
Goonie,
Do you think
Goonie has
that's
to turn
right?
to the camera and it's that meme of that guy who cries
Always
from the
my fault,
intervention
whatever
show.
happens. It's my fault. If it rains, it's my fault.
Well, it usually is your fault.
That's what I mean.
You're probably right.
Judy, how come the boys don't play with you?
Because they're mean.
The reason you don't get to play their games is because you're always hitting and socking and wrecking the games.
That's because you're all against me. Every one of you.
It's a conspiracy.
You're all against me. That's why I don't like you.
Sounds like some of my
Any of you.
family.
I didn't know you felt like that.
I'm
Goonie.
running away and joining
I mean,
QAnon.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
You told us.
Hey,
Take your
kids,
fucking hat.
volleyball court is empty. You want to go play volleyball? Okay. Well, come on.
Okay.
Hey, I want to play too.
Okay, come on, Goonie. Come on. No! It'll be just like always. He'll start fights and he won't take turns and he'll hit people.
How about making an agreement? Hey, kids, listen up. How about making an agreement just for the rest of this afternoon?
Gather up.
Let's include Goonie into all the games. Goonie, you agree? No hitting or not to start any fights? Okay, fine.
Maybe.
How about it? What do you say?
Yeah. Okay. Why should we?
Those fidgety fucking kids on the planet.
Why
I
should
mean,
we
so's
get-
Goonie. He's always grabbing himself too.
Well, would you have more fun staying mad at Goonie and keeping Goonie mad at you? Well,
Would you
that'd be
mind?
fun.
Minding your own
Come on
goddamn business,
Get the
Karen.
mad feelings out
Yeah,
and
she
forget about
she
it.
was crying about him being so
Okay.
messed up, and then now she's
Yeah,
like
we'll try.
the leader of the pack against him.
I think I'll take
Anger
it.
must exist. You just pass it on to people like the ring virus. Okay, but don't be racist about it, Goonie. What was that?
Come be racing.
No, only to the white kids.
Well,
That's why he's so mad.
what do you
He's,
do to get your mad out?
he's messed up in the head.
Get your mat out! Yeah! That guy is
People.
too cool.
Those are
Fred
all the
Hoffman,
kids.
Robert Hoffman's uncle. Louis C. Adamson. Oh, wait, what?
BFA. Oh, we didn't even get to. They didn't even tell us what the name of the cool guy was. They were just like, these are all of the whatever.
He tells you what the puppets were, but then
Yeah.
you had to guess which one of those was him.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Goonie
say-
gets top billing, but
I'm gonna say Louis Adams was him. We're gonna guess that since that was the first name on the list, and he's
yeah, they probably give him top because he said the most words.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
He has the most presence. So yeah, I hope you learned what you could do when you get your mad on.
I'm gonna go get my mat out right now
I'm gonna go whip my mad out.
on the
Ooh.
bus. Scare a bunch of girls. That'd be terrible.
Quality comedy. So
He told me to do this.
It's
Or no, I'll be like the
Goonies
guy.
fault.
I'd be like, yeah, I never did nothing. I love
That's what that
guy.
That guy might have been the retired puppeteer of Goonies.
He didn't get his mat out. He just kept it all inside.
Well, sideways stuck on the front of the bus is shouting, "You're all against me!"
That's pretty punk rock, though. To like, somebody should ride the front, like the
whole way.
bike rack. Yeah,
Well,
like
it'd be
a
funny if
giant hood
he was
ornament.
riding it for a while and it only stopped when the bus rider noticed. Like, maybe, who knows? Maybe he didn't get in just then.
He's like, oh, I don't get paid enough to do this. The guy's just flying around on the front of the bus.
Bus riders don't enforce nothing in this town. Anyway, hope you feel better. Hope cure from this. I'm gonna go watch some Kamen Rider X and read about Monsters and Hell. Oh, this is interesting. Just the first page I opened it up just comes to this photo. What's going on there? The Lost Tiger Man of Kuala Lumpur. And he's helping this guy cut his own throat.
It's just friends helping friends, you know.
So,
He's probably I can't shave here.
I'm gonna be doing a weird thing. I'm just gonna quickly mention before we run out of time that starting in 2 days, riothatthemovies.com disappears. It'll be gone, and it will change. We'll now have terriblefest.com, not terrible2dayfest.com, just terriblefest.com. Now available there. We're upgrading it, changing it into something new for new plans in the future. Rock and Roll Sounds wrapping itself up. Got 2 live shows coming up next month. Check out terriblefest.com for info on that. And on our Patreon, I'll be doing a 4-part thing because Memorial Day made me laugh so much when everyone kept talking about it to me. I'm going to watch Memorial Day Massacre in 4 blocks, and I'll be in the corner making fun of it. So quality stuff. True fart entertainment here on now terriblefest.com or Riot at the Movies on YouTube. Follow, like, wash your butt, and join us in the weirdness. So as people talk to Austin off camera, so we'll just say on behalf of Austin, behalf of you, behalf of my cat over there, and behalf of me, Riot Thorn, thank you for watching, and don't punch your friends. Learn.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
They're all against me.
They're all against me, and I didn't do nothing.
I just want to take my kite to school.
Yeah, take my catheter to school.
Oh.
Look at me and tell me what you see. Just another pretty face. Some clown from out of town who came to hang around.
Is good. Stick with us.